this is Laura, and welcome to the weekly forecast. We will be working with Archangel Ariel today. She said she wanted to come through and give messages, so we'll have the energy of protection she wants to work with. We'll have a couple of theme cards, and then beginning, middle, and end. Now let's go ahead and start. We're going to bring in our guardian angels. They're placing us in a protective shield of light. You can close your eyes, place your hand on your heart, whatever you would like to do. The guardian angels are saying that they're cleansing out everyone's fear right now, clearing out attachments, low guides, entities and energies within and around them, anything influencing their life right now. So you can say, I'm receiving this. Amen. I'm receiving this. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And now the next one that we have is from Ariel, and she wanted to work with purple this week. And this is developmental clarity. And so Ariel is coming in now, and she's placing us in a purple shield of light. She is blessing our throat chakra, helping us to speak our truth, to see the truth in our life every day. She said she's programming it with abundance frequencies for body, mind, and soul, helping you to be more clear than you have ever been. So you may, what I'm getting is she's saying she wants people to work with them, work with her in their dreams. So you would bring in Ariel at night. You could say, I sent intention to go with my guardian angels to work with Ariel and focus on what are the most troubling areas of my life. I would like clarity, focus, healing, and forgiveness, okay? And so she said that you can just visualize you're sitting in this color. You could really get into it like some people do. They wear purple all week, or they have like purple crystals or whatever. And she said, I'm here to help, and that I want you to know that everything within you is achievable and doable, okay? I do hear her saying, for some people here, telling them to not give up on themselves, or when you get frustrated, you feel like, okay, I quit. She's saying, just keep going, do one day at a time, okay? Now, our theme card, I got this from the Mother Mary deck, and it is Our Lady of Innocence. And if you look on this, Ariel is saying to call in Mother Mary, and this could be for people that are from any belief system, that you can work with anybody, you know, different types of religious figures. They don't discriminate, okay? And so we're just asking Mother Mary to come in, to bless our hearts, to help us to get back to that energy of innocence, playfulness, okay? Even if, you know, you're adults and you're like, yeah, I've done a lot in my life. How am I going to go back and be innocent? You want to stop and think about, you know, what were you like when you were a kid? You were playful, you were curious, you were open. Okay, see it that way. So what I get is that Mother Mary wants you to ask her to bless your food and water. She does that a lot, like before you eat or drink things. And she may give you messages on, you know, okay, this food isn't good for you. Are you like, you're right in the middle eating a cheeseburger and you get a message like, oh, really? And then you put it down, you know. But I get that Ariel and Mother Mary will be working with you, okay? They want to help you to get back into your heart center, be open, curious, playful. I also get that if you're having problems bringing in the right people and situations, that it's important to visualize the heart center open. I think I've seen this pose in different types of yoga, and that where you put your hands together like this and you focus on opening the heart center, okay? So you can just say, I'm opening the heart center, working, and it kind of looks like this, working with my guardian angels, Ariel, and Mother Mary. And then you can do that for 5 to 10 minutes, whatever you would like to do, and see what happens for you. Usually what happens for me is my heart just feels like, woo. And then I'm able to draw in better people that are more like me, not people that are guarded or their hearts closed. Okay, I'll automatically repel those people. That's what I've noticed. They're like, ooh, and they just get away from me, and I'm like, yes, only bring in people like me, please. All right, so let's get to Ariel's other theme cards. We have Tender Embrace and Divine Matrix. So for this one, what I get is that this may be me being more gentle with family, friends. Everyone is extra sensitive right now. Everyone is like, if you look on the internet, you don't have to look far, where people are fighting over belief systems, opinions, what's right, what's wrong. Everyone is hurting to some degree. And they're saying if you could just give back a little bit of gentleness in your own environment, your own community, that will go a long way. It may even be, this might be the relationship between mother and child, father and son, whatever the dynamic is. I get it. It's about, sometimes we teach our children to be too hard. And that's not helping them to get to where they need to be. It's just teaching them to be closed off and then attract more people that are hard, and then it brings this energy. Now, what I get is the Divine Matrix also is coming out, and I feel like Ariel is saying that everything is like a spiral right now. Whatever you focus on, that's you zero in on it. And she's saying, focus on things that bring you joy this week, okay? Focus on the opposite of struggle. Focus on you being in tune with yourself and your energy all this week, okay? Get grounded is what she's saying. She said that sometimes people's heads are like giant balloons, and all it takes is a little bit of problems or struggle, and boom, they're off. And they just lost themselves, and they're caught up in the drama and the energy of it. And for people that are sensitive, or empaths, sensitive people, it just takes a little bit of drama and whoo, we're right in there. And sometimes it's intoxicating. It's like, I have realized this over working with people, that sometimes it's addicting, it's intoxicating. And I've seen it to where people, they thrive on drama and chaos. Because peace, sometimes after a while, it can get boring. So you want to think about, am I one of those people? Is there something that I'm thriving? Is there something I'm getting out of my life always being in chaos and drama? What if I had peace for a week? Would I be okay? And if I found peace, what could I do to make that week fulfilling? Like, you could be doing lots of different fun activities, with your family and friends, versus being caught up in the drama and problems of other people all the time. You know what I mean? Or creating it, or the gossip. People love the gossip. Oh my gosh, what happened here and there? They get sucked into that stuff, and it can be an addicting spiral also. So think about, how do I want my week to go? I got Ariel, I got Mother Mary. Let me do something productive. Let me do something that makes me feel better about myself or my community or what I have to bring to other people. Now let's go. I decided to do the Akashic Tarot for the beginning, middle, and end of the week. And we have the Divine Physician. So what I get is that this could also be that Jesus is in your life heavily right now, or there's higher positive forces. Whatever you work with, it's making its presence known in your life. So there may be solutions. You may just have something snap, and then you're like, oh wow, there's the answer to my problem, or this just popped out of nowhere. Or I do feel like this is about people taking responsibility also. Like, I'm going to make sure that I am doing my part to ensure that this healing occurs, or that, what I've seen recently is a lot of people opening up their spiritual abilities, and it's not natural. It's because they see other people on the internet do it, and they're like, oh, this is a quick way to make money. But what happens is they open up a can of worms, and then they got the good, the bad, and the ugly after them, and then they're freaking out, and then they want help. So this has been a big theme. So I'm going to talk about this in another video. We'll focus specifically on that. But I do feel like it's important to take charge of where your path is heading. Now we have the Lookout. And this I'm going to show you what it looks like upright, but it was in reverse. So if you see this, the lookout, and it shows this person, they're trying to see trouble ahead of time, and then all the while they're paying attention, what's going on the outside of me, but inside it's burning, okay? And then so we have this reversed, and what I get is that you've already been through the worst of what you can be, and now it's a time of recovery and rejuvenation. To allow yourself, any problems that were in the beginning of the week, you're going to start seeing it kind of resolve or fizzle out a little bit. Unless you want to keep thinking about it, focusing on it, over-analyzing it, problem-solving it. Let go, and just allow what happens, a radical acceptance, allow what happened to be there, and then just move forward. Now the last card we have, so this is Friday on through the weekend. We have One of Roses and Commitment. And again, this was another reverse card, but I'm just going to show you what it looks like upright also. So commitment would be making a commitment to your path, where you're heading, what's going on. But when I got it, it was like this. So what they're telling me is that there may be a stop in your growth. There may be you've hit a wall. It may be with other people. You feel like you can't trust them, or like the commitments you made, you're not following through on your own commitments or the commitments you made to others. It could be, again, what you're noticing from other people. And what I see is Ariel is saying Friday would be the day to stop and evaluate your week, and then go think about, okay, what were the things that occurred that I would like to change for next week? Where would I like, what did I say to this person? Like if there was an argument, for example, or something went down, and then you feel like you're kind of stuck, or it could be with your spiritual growth too. A lot of people are like accelerating really fast, and then they hit this wall. So you want to think about, okay, I hit this wall. It doesn't mean that I can't continue to grow and heal, but I just need to take a step back and recover from what has happened. Now, I do get that the angels are saying to plan things, get out of the house. They've been saying this for a while. Get out of the house, meet people, do different things, go places, because the energy in the home is very stagnant. So you might want to clear your home, bless your home, sage it, candles, whatever. And if you're somebody that is hearing this and you do that on a regular basis, it might be something where you just need to move the furniture a little bit, because wherever you're sitting on a regular basis builds up energy of thoughts and emotions. So it may be you're just like, okay, I'm going to move my desk a little bit over to get out of that pocket, because every time I sit there, I start worrying. And you'll notice that. Certain parts of the house I go and I sit all the time, and then I'll either think good things, bad things. How do I want that to shift in the future? Okay. Now I do, this is what I use often is bells. Like I'll just kind of take the bell and do that in my area, and that kind of dissipates some of the energy. Do this in corners of the room. Energy builds up in the corners, things like that. Or you can use sprays, what have you. Now with that, I'm going to go ahead and end here, and let's have a great week, guys.